Hi guys, and welcome to now what I call a texture pack, and this is the Super Mario Craft texture pack. Really liking it. So let's take a look around. Here you have your giant mushroom and your green mushroom. Obviously mushrooms are a big part of the Mario games. The mushroom texture itself looks great, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with the stalks. I'd say just turn them white. I don't know what's going on with this check here, but yeah. So let's take a look at these flowers, and the flowers have changed. This pack isn't complete, I should say that. Some of the things aren't being changed. The flowers are kind of like the I don't know, flame flowers are they called or something in Mario, where you pick them up and you get the power and you can bust fireballs and you know all that crap. Here you have your iron doors, looking really cool. I really do like the iron doors here. One thing I would say is that, you know, it's obviously this kind of really 8-bit styled thing a lot of the time, but when you open it, you get this kind of weird line down here, and I don't know if that's meant to be there or if you can even see it, but I can. Here we have the wooden doors. The wooden doors are more like gold doors, I would say. I really do like the wooden doors though. Going inside, you get your stone here. I would say also, if you're a big fan of clean or smooth texture packs, this one's for you as well, because all of the textures are very smooth. Here's your cobblestone, looking great, and your mossy cobblestone. Your stone brick, as you can tell, he hasn't done this stone brick here, but he's done these two. He's done the broken and the mossy. I really do like the broken and the mossy, so I can't wait to see just the standard plain one. Here's the grass. The grass is great. One thing I would say is 2 minutes, guys. One thing I would say is, obviously you can see here the side of the grass is like neon green, and the top of the grass is like a darker green. I think that's because if it was all neon green, it'd probably hurt your eyes a bit when you were looking at a plane of land. So I can see why he's done that, but I'd say turn it back so it's all neon green, because I think it'd suit the pack a lot more. Here we have all of your woods. Your woods are looking great. I really do like the woods. That wood there looks especially like 8-bitty. I really do like that 8-bit look on it. One thing I have noticed about the leaves though is if you look like that, like down the leaves, I'll slash timed it so you can see through them. I don't know if that's meant to be like that, but I don't think it is, so I'd say that's kind of a bug, a texture bug right there. Here we have the wood panel, and the wood panel's like the I suppose the blocks that you run across are the ones that you can't, the ones you can break by jumping at, and they make that type noise when you break them. So that's really cool. Your bookcase hasn't changed apart from the top's the same as the wood. Here's your diamond ore and your diamond block. Really like the diamond blocks. Not too keen on the ores. Remind me too much of the stone, but I presume he's trying to keep it plain, so it's cool. I really like the block, as I was saying. The block's obviously the question mark block, and the gold one is the classic yellow question mark block. There's your gold ore and your gold block. Your iron ore, iron block. Lapis ore, lapis block, great. Here is your redstone. Your redstone, it's slightly different particle effect there. Still looking good. Here is your obsidian and your bedrock. I like the way he's made the bedrock blocks you can't break in the game. I think that's a really clever thing to do. Here's your nether stuffs. He hasn't changed the nether brick yet, but as I said, this pack obviously isn't complete. But otherwise, all of the nether stuff's really fitting. Really do like the cactus. It does look very much like the cactus in game. Super Mario Land, I'd say, more than any others of Super Mario games. Here's your sand, which has been changed, but your sandstone hasn't. Your sand looks great, keeping with that kind of clean with a few blocky 8-bit bits on it. Here's your gravel. Your gravel looks great, really do like it. It's kind of spotty. I don't know, it looked good for like stripes in a wall, I suppose, if you wanted to do like decoration in your house, excuse me. If we're going to go along here and then across there, So here's your cake. Your cake has not been changed. neither has your sandstone half step. Sorry, excuse me. Your sandstone half step hasn't, although the top has, but the side hasn't. That's weird. Smooth stone hasn't. This is your just brick here. Cobblestone and the smooth stone. Sorry, that is the stone brick. I really do like the smooth stone one. Looks great. Here is your wool. I wouldn't say it's very good for pixel artists, to be honest, because it kind of get looking messy with all them question marks. But it'd be good if you were making like a Mario inspired thing. Excuse me. Here you have your lovely vines. There's no ladder there though, which is weird because I'm certain there's a ladder in here somewhere. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's no ladder there. Here you have, you know, your steps, all of them. There, obviously, that hasn't changed, but they have. I think that the textures for the wood ports really well to the step. I'm not very sure about the cobblestone or the brick, but I'm sure I really do like the texture on there. Here's your ice and your snow. I really do like the ice and the snow, I must say. Looking great. Here is your kind of brick again. The brick looks great. It's sort of like, I don't know, roofs. It'd look good for like a blue castle roof, like, I don't know, Princess Peach's roof or something like that. And there's your clay. The water and lava haven't been changed. Excuse me. Here is your block, your pumpkin, and your jack-o'-lantern. I really like the jack-o'-lantern in this game and the pumpkin, the way that he's just colour shaded it different there, looking good. That is also your watermelon there, looking great. Redstone, looking awesome, very plain. Bed hasn't been changed. Neither of any of these things been changed yet. Excuse me. This is really great. I really do like this. The fences especially. He hasn't changed that fence yet. One thing I'd like to just say quickly is I think you should be able to connect them two fences. It's kind of annoying that they don't connect. Here's your torches, as I said, very plain, very nice. Really do like them. Here's your iron bars. Iron bars look great. They'd look better on a bigger scale. One block iron bar doesn't look too great, but they look really good on a bigger scale. Here is your glass panes. Your glass panes look good. Look very good. Yeah. Trapdoor hasn't been changed. Only a few of the paintings have been changed, as you can see here. Like, you know, if I just knock it off and on like that, you know, you only get like, you see, I'm not even getting any this time. You know, it's just a shot in the dark. But there's one which has been changed. I don't know if there's. Now here's the apples are really cool. I really like the apples in this pack, and the rest haven't been fiddled with yet. The bomb there, the bomb's really cool. None of the armor has been changed, but something I haven't got is mushrooms. Obviously there you can see that the mushrooms are really cool, and I haven't got that, which is a bow and arrow. I just want to kind of get that out. It looks kind of fiddly. Personally, I think that should be a dispenser. Maybe make that into a dispenser. It'd make more sense. But otherwise, it looks good. Here's your pistons. Your sticky and your non-sticky, looking good. And there it is up. These obviously just changed the block texture. Minecart track hasn't been changed. The furnace looks kind of messy, I think. That's just me kind of, yeah, it looks kind of messy, that cobblestone. I'd say make that all smooth, especially with the workbench being all smooth and that not, you know, it's kind of messy. And there's your workbench GUI. Here you have your dispenser. As I was saying, I think you should change the dispenser to look like the bullet bill shooter instead of having that as the bow. There's your GUI for that. Here's your TNT. Your TNT is made to look like a bomb, but doesn't work too well, you know, with the bombs being round. And you know, there is a way to do it. I've seen people do really well rounded blocks, but that's not like the way to go. Here's your note block and your jukebox. This is your jukebox. This is your note block. really good. I really do like the way they're not blocking the jukebox in this texture pack. So basically that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I've had lots of trouble recording the past few weeks, so I'm sorry it's been kind of running on low on the ground. This will be up on Saturday, so I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Obviously, go check out the pack, download it. The link will be in the description, and subscribe. We've just reached 100. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Mark signing out. Bye.